Gemini, hello there. I hope you're keeping well. So this is your collective love reading running from the 19th of January up until the 4th of Feb. Guys, remember it is collective, and Spirit's also suggesting you check out your Mars sign and your North Node sign. You're able to find those out by going onto a star sign calculator, inputting your details and putting 12 o'clock or 6 o'clock for the time you were born if you're not familiar with what that time was. And yeah, just go down and see where the planets were placed in what zodiac sign when you were born, and then listen to those readings. You may find you'll gain more from those than what you will do your sun sign reading, because your sun sign is not going to fit for you every single reading because it's a collective. There has been a delay, or is still a delay, with me replying to messages, uploading videos and putting posts on Instagram as well. Everything got hacked, and yeah, I had a blooming nightmare trying to sort it all out. The error's sorted now though. I'm just trying to get through the backlog of work. I've not forgotten about you. I will be back in contact with any of your questions or anything that you've asked me shortly, and I am gradually getting through the readings. So I've not forgotten about you guys, but thanks for your patience. Okay, so what we've got up at the back here is the Three of Cups and the Chariot card. Both cards are Cancerian energies, but this Three of Cups here, this is ruled by the planet Mercury, and at the moment we are in the depths of the Mercury retrograde. I think that continues right the way up until, might be around about the 2nd of Feb. But Mercury retrograde, that's all about problems with communication. It can be the way in which we communicate, or it can be the way in which things are communicated to us, and it can also be the way in which it's communicated to us, as in, is it done verbally? Is it done via email? Is it done by letter? It's difficulties surrounding that as well, the way in which we receive it or the way in which we're trying to send it. It's basically complications surrounding it. It's also as well complications surrounding technology within itself. So there may be difficulties surrounding that as of this moment. But what Spirit's also trying to point out here is that on the 17th, it was actually the full moon in Cancer. Now, when I'm recording this, it is the 18th. So we are still in the heavy emotions, not the most intense, but the heavy emotions of the full moon in Cancer at the moment. Full moon in Cancer is a super emotional full moon. It can feel like an explosion of feelings and can make people feel as if the things that have made them extremely irritable, that they've not been dealing with, suddenly come to the surface. It'll be challenging, it'll be difficult. Some of the family members may become clingy, or some may even start sulking. But it's also about taking that time out and trying to see things from others' perspective. And also as well, taking the time out to try and think of how we're going to communicate, not just because it's the full moon in Cancer, but because our emotions are riding high off that full moon, but also because of the Mercury retrograde. I feel for some of you as well though that your insecurities have now been aired. You've needed to get them off your chest. It's as if new year, new you, when you're stepping into that energy and you're pushing yourself forward, you're asserting yourself. Not overly challenging yourself, but you're asserting yourself, trying to create that change of expecting a more evolved you. That's what I'm getting at the moment. Some of you may have gone past this point already, so this isn't your present energy. Some of you may not be there yet, but this is you putting yourself in that position of wanting to challenge yourself, to help yourself move forward, to get to your end goal. Whether that be having something out with somebody and you both come into a place of clarity, both come into a place of resolve, maybe over a family issue, a family event, something that's going to take place, a problem between friends, but you're determined to put yourself in this newer setting, come from a different approach, even though it can be uncomfortable for you. because there's a place that you're trying to reach, trying to obtain. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So the reason everything's going down at the moment is because of this Sun card. The Sun card that's over here, that's in reverse. Delays, that's what I heard straight away coming into the reading. This is Leo energy here. This is the reason everything's going down between you and your person of interest at the moment. So we'll have a look at that as well. Okay, but let's see what we've got up at the top here. And your first card is just absolutely shot out there. So Spirit, what can you give me, please, on these two cards that are up at the top? Zoom you out fractionally. First card to come out, Four of Pentacles. There's a holding back there. There's a not wanting to part with something. And the next card is the Wheel of Fortune, which is ruled by Jupiter. So there's mega risks being taken here as well. Okay, don't hate me, but I'm just going to put it right out there because this is how it's coming through. Someone's holding back here from making a decision. The reason I feel they're holding back from making a decision and they're keeping that pentacle that's in the Four of Pentacles close to the chest is because of this Sun card that's in reverse down here, the delay, the not wanting to make something clear, the preventing of giving an answer. I feel there is somebody that's either single that wants to keep the single life going at the moment, or there's a third party connection here and somebody is trying to stall or delay making a decision. The stronger message that is coming through is that some of you are involved with somebody that is holding their social life and being single in very high regard at the moment. It's very important to them, and the person that you're involved with is delaying, shall we say, stalling, preventing any clarity coming to you. Because they're unsure if they want that investment. They're unsure if they want to have to divide their time between a relationship and their friends. I'm just seeing the Two of Pentacles being juggled, Two Pentacles being juggled. They may see it as a risk moving forward for the relationship for both of you. Or there's a third party connection that's going on here. And I feel it might be yourselves, Gemini, that you just don't want to keep moving forward with it. It's too challenging, it's too risky. But I'm not fully sensing that this Four of Pentacles energy that's here is completely your energy. I feel it's them holding back. That doesn't just have to be about assets, money, worth. It can be about feelings as well, a protection of that heart chakra there. And I feel that's why that Sun card that's over here, that's in reverse. That's a delay, the prevention of you coming to an answer. Whoever it is that you're involved with yet, or that might be you wanting to stall giving that answer because you're not sure what decision to make. But there's a feeling here that somebody wants to be grounded. Somebody doesn't want to continue with the risks and the unnecessary challenges that are being caught up within this reading, because we have the Tower card there, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles are wanting to balance something out and give to two parties equally, but it's not being. What else can you give me, please, Spirit, on this Six of Pentacles energy of what's going through Gemini's party's thoughts at the moment? The Empress. And the Three of Swords. I feel this is your party wanting more. I feel they've had enough possibly of being juggled. Yeah, they may not be the priority out of the two people. You may be with somebody else who you've been in a long-term connection with, but they don't want to be the one. If you were to look at this card here, you can see the gentleman there given to the two parties. And while one of them is, you can say, getting the crumbs, whatever it is that he's getting. The other party's just stood there waiting. And this party who's in the yellow here has got the 3 pentacles above his head. But the other gentleman there is waiting. He's only got the 2 pentacles above his head because he's just waiting for his share. So it's not equal give and take. And I think this party that's been here, and light blue was pointed out to me really strongly coming into the reading. I feel they've put it out there to you that they want more. They want more with you. Could possibly be that you're involved with a Libra. And they feel it can go somewhere, but you need to make a decision. And this is where the upset's coming in. Because they can't sustain whatever it is that's happening at the moment. I've got a feeling some of you have been left with this ultimatum, shall we say, of we need more. If not, we're done. But you're everything that I want. Let me see what else I can get on that for you. I feel there's a lot of silence between both parties as of this moment, because there seems to be hesitancy in between the downloads that are coming through. There seems to be a lot of pausing and reflection. But that might be the energy as well, coming from the full moon in Cancer. And then I'm just being shown the 9 of Wands. And there's the Queen of Pentacles there. The 9 of Wands is Sagittarius energy. I was being shown that clairvoyantly because I'm getting an energy of feeling mithered. And then the Queen of Pentacles come out, which is also Sagittarius Capricorn energy. I feel somebody's becoming quite mithered here and upset. This is the third party who I feel you're involved with, Gemini, but reverse the roles if need be, because they know that the obstacle that is there is this long-term connection, this who they see as the ideal, this Queen of Pentacles. Remember, it's not gender specific. The Queen of Pentacles is just somebody that's coming across in a very female type energy as of this moment. It can be male or female, but they see it as an obstruction, as a mither. If they persevere, they'll be able to they feel they'll be able to offer you more, but they're upset because I don't think you can see it. They feel you're just settling because of how it appears from the outside and because everything's already set up and established. Okay, so let's go on to this Sun card here. So the Sun card energy, this is why everything's going down. This is why stuff is going down as of this moment. Just the camera there. I feel this is them holding on. I feel this is them, or maybe even you, preventing the delay. But there's some type of avoidance here, I feel. Because by avoiding, it's stopping something from coming to an end. It's stopping the other party gaining an answer. Because I think either one of you know that the other one is going to walk away. You're not going to want to continue with this connection anymore, of whatever it is that it's made up of. I'm being told again single. So if it is that some of you are single, or you're involved with somebody that's single, they're delaying getting the answer to you because they know you're going to want to go on for more. You're going to want to find somebody else that is more committed or is going to want to invest with you. Or you may have other options. But this Sun card is about the prevention, the blockage, the delay of it not reaching you yet. What can you give me, please, Spirit, on this? Wow, Sun card. There we have it. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands there, that's the ending. That's the mither. Something's being dropped. And the next card to come out there was the Knight of Wands. There's quite a lot of Sagittarius as well within this reading. Gemini, I'm just going to put it out there. Okay, I feel you've got more than one person interested in you, but one of them is a player and they're not making a decision of whether they want to be with you or not, but they know that as soon as they make a decision, if they're not going to get with you, because I feel they've got a preference more towards being involved in the single life, the non-committal type, player type energy, you'll just bring an end to it and go with this other party. And if they try and revisit you or come back and be involved with you again, you're not going to have any of it, because the next card to come out of the deck was the Ace of Pentacles. That's in reverse. And I feel that Knight of Wands that's there coming back in will be them trying to return passionately. And they know that by returning to you, it's going to be give all or not at all. You're not going to take halfway anymore the player type vibe or the player type energy. There we go, that's better. We've adjusted the camera. Okay, so Knight of Wands energy, which is here. This is what's going on at the moment within their day-to-day life, within their environment that doesn't involve you, that apparently we're not aware of, Gemini. So let's have a delve here. More Knight of Wands energy. As I've said, there is, I feel strongly, a Scorpio Sagittarius hovering within the reading. Let's see what else we've got for you. Even a Libra Scorpio. Let's just see where this takes us. What can you give me, please, Spirit, on this Knight of Wands energy of what's going down within Gemini's party's environment at the moment that apparently we're not aware of? Seven of Cups. There's overwhelm here. They're bolting towards something, or I feel they're going to suggest something, possibly to somebody else. What else can you give me, please, Spirit, on this Seven of Cups energy? Seven of Cups. That's that Scorpio's energy. That's that Scorpio energy as well. Look, I'm still getting my words tangled up. I'm in retrograde. What else can you give me, please, Spirit, on this Seven of Cups? Six of Cups. More Scorpio energy. Definitely a Scorpio in the mix here. I'm now feeling there's somebody that they're attached to as well, that they're invested into, or they're invested with, or they feel I'm being blocked. There's a barrier there between your party and this other person. And I think it's this Seven of Cups energy that's here. It's this overwhelm. I feel there's been a lot that's been directed at them, possibly from this Scorpio energy. As I said, doesn't have to be, but there is a strong Scorpio energy, I feel, within this reading. Could be a Scorpio Sagittarius, could be a Libra Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, as I said, but it's falling really strongly within the reading. One of the parties is. I feel there's somebody else that they are playing you off against, and they've come at them offering more, or what they feel as more, or they have more of a history with. Possibly maybe like a school sweetheart type of thing. And that boundary, that blockage, that hesitancy, that's coming through again. And I feel it's the energy coming from that card, because as you can see there, she's looking out the window as if she's looking back at the past. More Scorpio energy. She's being reflective, looking back at when that union was there between the boy and the girl, the male and the female. Nostalgia, happier times. And she's just kind of embracing it, taking it in. And I feel this is what's caused the overwhelm. There's somebody here that your party is involved with, and whoever it is they're involved with clicks their fingers or is able to say something, and it scatters your party's thoughts. It makes them very responsive, and it makes them bolt. It makes them react. Not respond, it makes them react. And whoever it is that they're involved with, this party, I'd be very careful here. I'd be careful because they may be involved with somebody. Gemini, the person you're involved with, whether you're the third party or not, you'll know who this reading is revolving around. There's somebody else within the mix that they feel is more fitting for them, shall we say. But they're keeping you on the rebound. But whoever this party is, whoever this other person is, makes this Knight of Wands very reactive. And she knows, remember, not gender specific, that she has this knight wrapped round her finger. And it causes this knight to go into the Seven of Cups energy, where there's a lot of overwhelm. Or this is her energy that she's putting it across to the knight, that she's got a lot of options, and she's keeping him on the standby. And it means this knight is keeping you on the standby, because he can't make a decision until she's made a decision. Okay, this Page of Wands energy that's up at the top next to the Tower. My goodness. This is your party's fears moving forward. Their fears towards you moving forward. What can you give me on this Page of Wands, please, Spirit? Wows. 2 cards there. First one to come out is the Five of Wands energy. And the next card is the Eight of Swords. Automatically that's speaking out to me and saying that their fear is that they're going to return to you. They're going to come in with this enthusiastic energy, and it's going to get awkward because you may not be there anymore. There's an expectancy that they have or they've had of you, that they've been able to rely on you, that they've always thought you've been there. I don't want to use the word because it seems unfair, but it's just what Spirit keeps giving me as a rebound. But there's a change, there's something that you've changed within you, a risk you've taken, I feel, and it's worked in your favour. And you're feeling more comfortable with it, more self-assured, and it's allowing you to move forward. And it's changed the perspective of whoever it is that you've been involved with. Because they're panicking now that they're going to want to return to you, or moving forward they're going to want to come in and suggest, yeah, possibly something that's simply sexual, but it's going to get awkward because you're not going to be there. You're withdrawn, you're holding yourself back. Because then at the bottom of the deck we've got the Eight of Cups energy there. You've moved on. You've turned your back on them. Spirit's drawing me to the Moon there. That's up at the top on that card. Eight of Cups card is Pisces. And Pisces can represent the Moon along with the Cancerian energy. But that's about being psychic. That's about using your intuition. That's about that inner knowing. Everything that I was telling you before this card actually come out. And I feel this is the reading predicting that you're moving forward. This may even be a cross-watcher read. And then I'll listen to the reading, panicking, because they know that you're moving on and you're standing your ground here. And it's made things complicated. If it isn't that you're gaining guidance from this reading, I feel some of you have recently had a reading and it's given you that extra nudge forward. Because if you can see there's a gentleman on the horse, And yet he wants to go for his 10 of Cups. He wants more. He wants more emotional fulfillment. And he's prepared to go and get that for himself. But he's going from the guidance of the moon. He's using that intuition. And even though when it's dark and the moon is there, we can't see everything. It's not like the daylight where everything is visible to us. But he's following that gut instinct. He's following that intuition and trusting it to take him forward towards the 10 of Cups from the 8. They're not willing. This energy, the gentleman that's on the horse, remember, not gender specific, isn't willing to compromise anymore. They shouldn't have to compromise. And this is when this 7 of Wands come in, because this is your energy, I feel, where you're standing your ground. You're determined, you're persevering, and you're moving forward. And this is their fear. It's going to be difficult moving on. It really is. And the moon energy can also be about fears. But you've got it. You've got everything you need. You're more equipped than what you think. I just don't think you're recognizing it. And it may be that because you're in the depths of this moon energy at the moment and a lot of insecurities are coming to the surface, especially with it being full moon in Cancer. There's a doubt there. There's insecurity. There's that conflict, possibly, from the 7 of Wands energy, where you may be getting defensive. Possibly even conflict with yourself. But you've got everything you need. You're more resilient than what you think. Okay, so this Tower moment that we've got here. Over the next 6 weeks then, please, Spirit, or in the near future, what will Gemini expect to experience with their party? Card just come out there. 10 of Cups. I feel it's going to go off like an explosion out of somewhere. They're going to come in and want to give you that 8 of Cups, where the person's going off on the horse, because you can obtain it yourself. And I feel this was said at the beginning of the reading. You know it's there, but there's something within where I feel you've been relying on this party or people externally to provide you with something, and you don't need to be reliant upon others. You can gain it yourself. Yep, that's about getting yourself to the 9 of Cups energy. And then the 10 of Cups is the happy ever after with the family, the children, but that's if that's what you want. But the 10 of Cups is your own, unique, happy ever after, whatever that means to you. But I feel this person is going to come in and they're going to offer you this 10 of Cups, but it may be their version of the 10 of Cups, not your version of the 10 of Cups. There we go. Page of Pentacles. But it's just a page. It's just the start of something. They're just putting it out there. This is an energy of them returning, them wanting to start to part with words. Do you remember at the beginning of the reading where there was that 4 of Pentacles that's up at the top there? There's a gentleman holding a pentacle, holding it tight to his chest. I'm now feeling that that is their energy. They're recognising that they didn't part with much of their emotions. They were able to express themselves sexually or logically, but they didn't part with what they wanted, and they've come to a realisation now, and they've recognised their withdrawal. And that's where this card is coming from at the bottom of the deck, the 4 of Swords, more Libra energy. But it may be too late. But all that they're giving you at this moment, now it doesn't mean to say it can't change, but it's this page energy. So it's at least the start of something. But with the page, it is enthusiastic at the beginning. It's a great energy. It can turn things around. It's enthusiastic. It wants to explore. It wants to develop. It wants to study and get to know whatever it is that it's going to invest into a lot more. It's a keen energy. But it's whether it's got the perseverance, it's whether this energy that's returning has the perseverance to stick around, or is it just in response to you no longer being here anymore. It is a pentacle, a page of pentacle. That's a good sign, because it's about investment, growth, and wanting to develop. And it's about the long term, are willing to explore how something is developing and working on it, caring for it, helping it move forward, keeping it balanced, nurturing it. But I also feel this Four of Swords energy, this is your energy as well, of you really wanting to sit back and think things through, pushing those feelings to the side, reminding yourself of how restricted you've been, or restricted you've been by this party, and how you're going to move forward. Maybe wanting breathing space and really bringing into your vision the insecurities you may have moving forward with this party because of past behaviours. And now it'll have to be a clean slate. Now this Queen of Wands energy that we've got here, sorry, I've just nudged the camera there. This is the guidance from Spirit. And Spirit's also telling me to change deck. Okay, so what can you give me please, Spirit, on this Queen of Wands energy as guidance moving forward for Gemini? What can you give me with this Queen of Wands energy? Two of Wands. It's just been said, it was said up at the top here in this Four of Swords energy. This is about sitting and thinking about what you feel passionately towards, the direction that you're moving in, and how things are going to be moving forward before you make that decision. How are things going to affect you moving forward if you get involved with this party? If you don't get involved with this party? Is it something that's likely to work, or are you always going to be on the defensive if you're with them because of how they've treated you before, or will it be a clean slate? Spirit's also saying as well not to get too caught up in the excitement, the overwhelm, the giddiness, the passion. It's about keeping yourself grounded and looking at the bigger picture overall. Maybe even running it via friends, seeing what they think, because it's about being realistic here, because there's some of you that really have been held back by this other energy, and it is a blessing to them in a way that you're giving them another chance. But by giving them this chance, I do feel they're coming back as a changed person. But you're gonna have to work really hard, I feel, to try and shake the upset that they may have created before, because there was so much hidden from you. And I'm hearing betrayal, even though you weren't together. I'm blocked again. Even though you weren't together as a couple, you thought they was more honest than what they was actually being. So it's about keeping yourself grounded here, going through everything with them, making sure that you're both on the right page and not getting yourself caught up in the giddiness, the overwhelm, the passion. Just taking time away from them and knowing that you can make your decision in your own time, but also it's not about playing games. It's about being fair moving forward, because any behaviours or any games that you've used towards each other in the past need to stop now. And it needs to be fair and square moving forward. That's exactly what Spirit is saying. Oh my God, Gemini, I am sending massive hugs your way. And yeah, if this one fits, please let me know in the comments. Yeah, blow my bonnet, this one. Oh God, look forward to catching up with you at the beginning of February, and I really hope you're okay through all of this. Massive hugs, over and out, bye.